What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius back at it again with some more Bleach. Today we're doing episodes 121 through 124. Super excited, also very nervous. Remember to check out that Patreon if you guys want early access, as well as the full uncut versions of this, as well as everything else we put on the channel. We also do have a question over here from the Q&A section. If you guys don't know, we have a Q&A section on the Discord where you guys can ask me a question. I'll answer it during the next reaction to that show, and then so on and so forth. This one comes from Merc, who is a classic question asker, who asks, now that you've watched the beginning of all the big three, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, which would you say had the best early arcs? And also, now that you were introduced to more characters in Bleach, what is your top 5? Okay, that is a great question. It's obviously some recency bias in there, and it does suck that Bleach was the most current one I've watched to be able to say this, because it's going to be so recency biased. But I would have to say, and if I had to personally order the early arcs, like the big ones, like I would compare Soul Society, the Chunin exams, to Arlong Park. I would personally put Soul Society number 1, Chunin number 2, Arlong Park number 3. Not as if any of them are bad in any sort of way. They're all absolutely incredible. I just love how many plot lines are able to dive into with Soul Society. It really feels like the Game of Thrones of anime, with just diving into a whole new world and not knowing anything. Absolutely love that arc. You guys know me. You guys know me with my Bleach. But as for my top 5 favorite characters, that's gonna be much harder. All right, so I had to have some help from chat. Had to ask their favorite characters, and it's I have no order, because I'm gonna do a video at the end of this show, as well as One Piece, ordering, ranking their arcs, ranking characters, ranking moments, fights, all of that, openings, everything. I want to go so deep into these big three. Pause. You guys don't even understand. My top 5 characters in no order would have to be Chad, Yoruichi, Renji, Ichigo, and Kenpachi. I love a lot of the characters. You guys should have seen me talking with chat. Like, I like Kisuke. I love Orihime. I even thought about putting like Keigo in there because how fucking funny that dude is. But I think those are my top 5 right now. I really enjoy Byakuya. I really enjoy Ikkaku. They could easily slide into those spots. But as of right now, it's Chad, Yoruichi, Ichigo, Renji, and Kenpachi. W question. Thank you, Merc. I'm excited. Not gonna waste any more time. Remember to come over to Twitch if you guys want to watch these live with me. Top right into today's episodes. All right where we left off, Bleach 121. Animation is already looking fantastic. I will say, I do remember Renji talking about how Soul Reaper's powers are limited in the overworld by 5 times. So if that's removing that limiter, this could be a completely different fight. My beautiful queen. Oh my god. So I did not know it was only lieutenants and captains. Wouldn't make sense due to their spiritual power, but 5 times stronger now. KO Ken boy. Try slapping it away this time. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Sonido. I like how they have different names for it. Rangiku's like, oh, we call it Flash Step. Hi, Neko. Man's got the Bankai Biju Bomb. Is that Ilfort done for? Okay, Renji, who are you feeling like? And we got to see Rangiku use her Zanpakuto a little bit against Kira, but we never got to see what it does. As if. Shalong, get your ass back here. Just like that, Shalong turned into a big ice dildo. And you're broken. So we were able to deal with the Arrancar, at least some of them, but I definitely don't think any of them are ready for a Grimmjow. I like the little TV glitch sound effect when they use their Sonido. I was like, who are we looking at? We have two roommates now for a little bit. One's bald. Does she think he's very handsome? Very. She like the bald aesthetic? Is he mewing? You know, like what the fuck is going on? Okay. Big Sis is a freak deek. How often do you go to someone's house and their older sister's just gaming on you? Yeah, that's quite the buzz. He's like, don't make fun of my bald head. I mean, you are bald, but he has no time to react. Oh, that was a good flash step dodge. Oh. He got sent flying. He's like, all right, I'm feeling more. Bro, this animation for still being on an old 4:3 aspect ratio looks incredible. It's so fluid. All right, buddy, you kicked me halfway down the city. Do you still want to beat me up? Can we talk about this at all? You want to tell me anything about Aizen, maybe? Can Kisuke come save us again? Bro, that's going to be a thing where Kisuke and Yoruichi save us again. Man is catching a barrage of fists. Man, looks like he's eating a Gum Gum Gatling right now. You ever just see your main character like, is this Tokyo Revengers? I haven't seen my main character get his ass whooped like this in a grip. He's not even going for the kill at all. Grimmjow's just wanting to have a good time. He just wants fun. He's like, I'm gonna make another crater in the crater I already made. Oh, the Black Etsuka Tensho? That shredded him. Still can talk a little shit, even though he's getting his ass whooped. I love how you can see it taking over like that. Right. That's why I thought Hollow Boy was out. So the more he uses it, the more power of his he draws into, you know? Okay, I see. Of course Tosin pulls up. Of course Tosin pulls up. Hopefully he can scold Grimmjow, tell him to go back home. Thank you. Get us out of here, bruh. I do like your new fit. I hate your guts, but I like your new fit. You look wavy. Aizen wants to have a word with Anna. Oh, I love how that's the most important part. Anna losing. You dumbass. Or punishment awaits in Hueco Mundo. You're grounded, bud. Get your ass home. Ichigo, I get it. You have a pride, honor, and ego, but stop it right now, you know? Listen to my man's words. Exactly what Ichigo was saying. He only has 2 or 3 left. I'm so excited to see that. So now that I know that all the Iran cars have like physical transformations, I'm so excited. Jagajak. You guys gotta tell me how to pronounce that last name so I don't sound like an idiot. Grimmjow Jagajak. That boy, I tell you, the music is so good. That's very true. I love that you put it like that, Renji. But it's gonna be a great character development moment for Ichigo. Also, very good rebuttal. Because Ichigo was already depressed when he lost, realizing how weak he was. Rukia had to talk him out of it, and then he gets whooped even harder. As everyone's on the... Yep. Alright. I got goosebumps because this is perfect right now. We're gonna have the best training arc we've ever seen. I quite literally got goosebumps. I would show you if I could. Because I just know Ichigo's gonna come back 10 times harder. He's that kind of dude. Don't know. Woo, woo, woo. Bleach 122, exactly where we left off. Here we go. We got like Hulu subtitles now. Interesting. Okay. Aizen's not mad. Okay. Tosin does not play around by them rules. We know with him and his dogmatic ways and his visions of justice, you know. See, I'm curious on where Gin fits into this, where Tosin fits into this. What's Aizen's goal? I still have no idea. Even though he's technically a bad guy, he still does have his sense of justice, duty, honor. That's like a grow backable thing for Hollows, right? The fact that he cut through that so cleanly. I love the design of his Zanpakuto hilt. The power scaling here is so... I don't want to pause it, especially as they're about to play some dope-ass Spanish song. The power scaling is so interesting to me because of how many levels there are. I don't really know how to scale, and I love that. I love not knowing where people are, especially brings me back to Hunter x Hunter days. But you got people like Ichigo who are severely weaker on some levels, on the same level of certain captains. They can go beyond what they've shown Soul Society. I understand that completely. But even the captains are definitely stronger and weaker than other captains who are weaker than some of these Espada who seem to like, and then like Aizen's on top of everyone. Like Aizen's just the pinnacle of the pyramid. The scaling to me is so interesting. I love it. I like how Aizen was like, I'll forgive anything you do, but do not attack Tosin. That's my fucking dog. What does Gin have to say about this? So he like kind of instigated Tosin disciplining Grimjow. Everyone else fully died. Leroy, Shalong, Ilford, Edrad. They were Gillians, the level ones. Not even Ajukas or Bastalordos. That's the crater where Ulquiorra and Yami landed. I mean, Shinji did say he's not going to give up until we say yes, so it makes perfect sense why we would say yes, you know? I'm just way more curious, are the VISOREDS going to be on our team, or are they going to be more like a third party that helps us temporarily, and then we got to fight them? There's a lot of aspects to this I'm loving right now. Ichigo is in deep thought. I love that shot. You can see he's even his eyes turning a little brighter, a little more yellow. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He wants to protect everyone, but he doesn't want to give up his consciousness doing it, you know? I understand that. Weird. All the 7 new exchange students that just came are all absent too. Weird. W teacher. W teacher. Orihime is obviously rightfully upset, frustrated. Tatsuki's, I think, more curious and confused than anything. That, I like the way he's putting that. We needed our release just to fight level 1 Gillians. Let alone Ajukas, let alone Vasto Lordos. Ooh, Chad popping up out of nowhere is crazy. We know he's frustrated as well. Wow. Asking very properly. He hates that he cannot protect other people right now. So we got Uryu training, Chad training. I wonder where Ichigo's gonna go. Visored, and I wonder how Orihime is gonna train. If there's ever gonna be a bowl cut weirdo that's blonde, he's gonna be around here. Oh yeah, the Visored. Here we go. I want to see the designs of the other ones and their names too. I didn't even know visors were a thing. Don't just tell him that so straight up. I don't recognize a single one of these characters. I like that. I like that. He loves, you just got your ass whooped twice. And you want to go to the people who you want to teach you and you're talking shit? They're all just watching. I like Big Boy with the pink hair. He looks like he should be in like One Piece. I love when people say boy in anime. It reminds me of Ivan. Bon boy. What is Hiyori about to do? She loves the flip-flop slap. Whose decision would it be then? Oh, wow. So they have all the leverage here, essentially. You thought you can come in here and say you're going to take advantage of us? It's completely the opposite. You're either going to die a shameful death or we'll use you. We'll take a peek at you, see if you're even worthy. She's making her mask. I want to see what her mask looks like. I do like how they can put the mask over them. I like the design of their mask as well. Interesting. Interesting. All right, next episode. This is 123. Are these the 5 barriers Homeboy put up just to at least enclose this arena? As they're straight going at it. He is struggling to keep those barriers up too. He's breaking his Zanpakuto. He's trying to just study and observe himself and deduce how to do it. I don't think it's that easy, buddy. Especially someone against someone as strong as her. And he's coming out. He's so aggressive and so strong. Now that he's out, this is what you wanted, right? You wanted to see if our powers... Wow. They were not gonna let Hiyori die. Snapped him right back to normal. I said the test was done, right? Look at Hiyori. We're gonna pound knowledge into you. Okay. He's gonna get his own training arc. I like how we're getting a training arc, but it's all separated. I wonder if we're gonna be separated the entire training arc. Like we're just gonna come back and we're gonna be like, I feel bad for Yuzu. She's all sad. I feel bad for Khan. Yeah, you better give Ichigo a scolding when he comes back, Khan. Oni-chan. This is the knowledge we're pounding into him. She used him as a shield. The way green hair girl's design reminds me of Froppy from My Hero. She gives me like frog aesthetics, you know? Loves the flip-flops. Loves the chanclas. These are my chanclas! Yeah. Okay. That's insane. That's on some Hunter x Hunter shit. Bisky would make Gon and Killua would have to do things for like 24 hours straight. W observation. He does have a lot of spiritual energy, so I get that. I get what he's saying. Yeah. Give me some info, Shinji. Many years? So give me some info. That day needs to be today. Yeah, we can't give you the normal route. You're already exceptionally fast. Let's speed up the process. Yeah, they do know a lot of info. So Hachi's the barrier expert, seemingly. I love the design of it. Got a secret underground door. Now we're back. Oh, they have their own underground area just like Kisuke does? Everyone's got an underground area, apparently. Another barrier. Wall of iron, sand, monk-like tower, and shimmer of burning iron, unmoving and silent until the end. I was literally just about to say, I always love when they do the Kido, the Bakudo. We're back in the dream world. I call this Inception world. Are we gonna see Zangetsu again? Are we gonna see Hollow Ichi? Speak of the Hollow Devil. Like, long time no see, bitch. King. I like how it's negative. Ours is like a black blade with like a white frontal edge. His is a white, yeah, blade with a black edge. See, I don't know if I believe that. Only reason, there's a lot of depth going on here. Obviously, I don't know anything. I'm going to get answers told eventually. But I don't believe what Hollow Ichi just said. Because that one time when Hollow Ichigo when Ichigo beat Hollow Ichigo and then left, Hollow Ichigo was talking to Zangetsu like, he's actually really strong. You chose a good one, but I'm gonna get that power one day. And then Zangetsu was like, So I'm like, I think they have to be separate entities, but obviously there's much more in depth going on there. It's here. He's gonna be his full transformation for the first time. Don't kill him? What? Lisa, what up, girly? Pleased to meet you as well. I like the cuts between the in real life fight and their inner world fight. Is that true? I was a part of Zangetsu. He did go into his cloak. That's exactly the scene I was talking about. This is getting real deal interesting. Are you gonna hit him with a Gatsuga Tensho in his own world? That's his power. Alright. I wonder if their Bankais are gonna be the exact same or Hollow Ishi's is gonna be different. Alright, they're doing their Bankais. This is exactly where we left off. It looks like Ichigo's getting his hollow hole. I wonder if it's gonna stay there. It's gonna be permanent. Bleach 124. And he has like his white reflection of the Bankai. I like it. We're back at Soul Society. In the Sorete. Oh, he's having like a flashback to his fight with Byakuya. This is literally just like that. That episode. Senbon Sakura. Senbon Sakura. Kageyoshi. I love the design of his Bankai. The bright glowing cherry blossoms. This man could split mountains if he wanted to with that Zanpakuto. Kurosaki Ichigo. I like the transitions. Obviously, he's messing with his mind. It's not actually Byakuya, but how are we gonna beat Hollow Ichi? I do want to see Lisa's fight with Ichigo in the overworld as well. I love how he's just an instinctual animal just attacking. They're on like 10-minute shifts. Okay, does he even have a Zanpakuto? Got like a dagger. Ichigo's getting a little ass whooped in there. He's getting his ass whooped in there. That's the one thing. Oh, you just gonna take over us? Huh. Oh. I was about to say, who in the... We're seeing Kari. That's how you know he needs some inspiration. We got some filler inspiration here. Come on, boy. Goddamn Karia giving him inspiration. Ichigo's that strong. This guy seems, especially with his dagger, seems like a very close quarters combat specialist. What? Bro, I've never seen Ichigo like this. He's so hollowed up. I recognize his voice actor. I gotta look up his voice actor. I recognize it. Interesting. My man is going through memory lane in the worst way possible. Yeah, it's got to be something deeper than that, you know? It's not just the weapon that makes you who you are, you know? The blade that regrets cutting me down. I like how he said you look back too much in fights. You got to look forward. Look back at the people you couldn't protect, at the people you defeated. That's true. You ever seen an anime? Very true. The everlasting struggle, literally. I love that. Battle has its own cycle. I do agree with that. I'm so curious. Just as if, you know, like, what is gonna happen? How are we gonna beat Hollow Ichi? It's me. What's the difference? I get that. What are you saying? Social, power, confidence, instinct. This is so interesting. Ichigo doesn't have that killer instinct. You fight with reason. He's like, talk no jutsu doesn't always work, buddy. I mean, yes, it's horrible that we just got stabbed. Wow. To ride around on me like I'm a horse and get us both killed. One will be in control, one will be lending their power. Those roles might be reversed. Is he going to keep the sword in him to keep the sword? Turns it back black. Okay. And now we have our weapon again. Oh, what sort of bullshit is that? What sort of horseshit is that? Oh, wow. A lot of progress. A lot of shit is going down. Whether it's people training, like Chad with keys. I love how our training is separate, by the way, because not only do we have the physical improvements we need to do, there's a lot of mental. There's a lot of therapy that a lot of our characters need to go to. Oryu's got to deal with his dad. Chad has to deal with his frustration about not being able to protect his friends. Same with Orihime. Same with Ichigo. So we need our mental and physical power-ups. I like how this is the most depressing it's ever been in Bleach, yet it's one of the happiest endings we have. Grimmjow got his arm cut off I assumed because he's a hollow-esque that he'd be able to regrow it. Then my boy Tosin went that extra step and burned that shit. So I'm like, maybe Grimjow's just armless now. Aizen always instigating something. I'm super curious about seeing the other Vasto Lordos and the Hogyoku and how time that takes, because the Visors definitely know way more than they're letting us know, because they know about all that, the Arankars, Aizen for years, many years, they said. So there's a lot going on. I'm absolutely loving this. I am hooked. I'm like a fish. I bit onto that, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you are, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below. Check out that Patreon, early access, full length, uncut. Check out that Twitch if you guys want to watch these live with us before they're even on Patreon. Don't forget to drink some water. Tell someone you love them, because you never know when a Grimjow might come for them. Have a good day, Dapper Squad.